ways of using the past continuous. 5 ways, not 4, not 3, but 5 ways of using the past continuous. Okay, let's move on to the first way. Interrupted continuous past action. Interrupted continuous past action. So, for example, I was giving an English class when John started talking. So let's imagine, let's draw the graph, the line, yes? And I was giving an English class. So here is I, so it's I was giving an English class. All right? So this is the past continuous. Was plus giving plus an English class. And suddenly, John started talking. So he interrupted. This is John. Yes? So John started talking and he interrupted this continuous past action. All right? So how to form the past continuous? We add to I, we say was, and plus the verb plus ing. So it was give plus giving is the past continuous or past progressive. So I was giving an English class when John started talking. So John interrupted this past action. Okay? So let's move on to the second way of using the past continuous. Parallel actions. Do you know the word parallel, guys? So, parallel actions. So let's imagine that he was reading about the past continuous peacefully, yes, while she was doing nothing. So, in this case, we have two graphs, two lines that are going on simultaneously, okay? So this is he, and this is she. And they were doing their work simultaneously, okay? So, while, and we have the word while, okay? So he was reading about the past continuous while she was doing nothing. Again, don't forget about was here and ing, the ending ing, okay? And the same is with the other clause is was and ing. All right? Okay, so let's move on to the third way of using the past progressive. In the third way of using the past progressive, we deal with starting a story, or we create atmosphere. Maybe you know, when maybe you are writers, maybe you like to write some stories, yes, and usually the story we start from this one. So once upon a time, yeah, once the sun was shining and the birds were singing and the red cap left her house, yes? Do you remember that fairy tale about the red cap? I hope so, okay? So usually when you start telling a joke or telling a story or write a story, you reveal an atmosphere. You display an atmosphere. You start a story by the past progressive, the past continuous, all right? All right, so let's move on to the next way. The next way is a repeated action. Repeated action is the action that is repeated all the time or from time to time, okay? So usually it is used with always, okay? So for example, you were always interrupting me, okay? But it's something negative, right? I get that you were always interrupting me in the previous videos. I know that. Okay, usually it's something negative. Okay, usually with always, usually with always, and plus it has a negative connotation, so negative. It's not a positive sentence. You were always interrupting me. That's not a positive thing for me, okay? Or for example, you were always remaining the dishes in the sink, okay? Or you were always complaining to the school principal about me, about poor me. I don't mean that. So did you understand? So always, we were always. So always you put after were, after was, after were, and between were and the main verb. Okay? Don't forget about the fact that if you, it's a plural, and we don't have was, we have were, and we have ing, like the verb plus ing. Okay, so and let's move on to the last way of using the past progressive or past continuous is the action before and after a specific time. Before and after a specific time. So, when we have a specific time, specific, do you understand what the specific time is? Alright, so the specific time is when there is a certain hour. Yes, you are doing it or you are doing it in a particular time. Okay? So, let's make up an example. At 5 p.m. yesterday, this is a particular time. I was giving a presentation about idioms. This is a particular time. And if we have this particular time, that is the marker for using the past continuous. And we still have was, and we still have ing. Probably you would like to ask me what the idioms are. So the idioms are some phrases, okay, that we usually use in the spoken language, and we have some, like maybe some stable expressions, all right, idioms. So if you want to get to know about the idioms in particular, you can find some videos among the list of other videos on my channel. Also, you have to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Share these videos with the friends and followers, and click the bell button not to miss the videos. Okay, so have fun and study hard.